So you know Nigel earlier today, folks. That's right, Nigel Farage. He's at the airport there. I think he's at Heathrow. I think he's on his way to Queensland. I know it's somewhere in Australia anyway. 24-hour flight. Yeah, he's got 24 hours there. Rumoured to be going to the jungle. It's almost certain. I think it's a not so well kept secret. The only thing is the dosh. What is he on? I read last week it's $1.5 million. I mentioned it on air, and his good mate Toff has negotiated it with the production team, the people that did the show. It might be the production team. Anyway, she's supposed to have negotiated that. I've read today it's $1 million. Either way, it's substantially more than they've ever paid out before. He's the biggest paid guest they've ever had on there. And it's reflected in his attire today at the airport. I noticed he's got a lovely salmon pink jacket on there with a blue shirt. And I thought, who knew? Who knew they would go together? Now, I'm not knocking him. He wasn't Cliffified. No, he looked nothing like Cliff. He looked very much like Nigel, but he looked very dapper. Salmon pink, and I thought it really suited him. It was a nice little jacket, a nice little number, Nigel. I think after you get £1 million or more off them, you'll be able to buy a lot more of that ilk. And yes, it has been confirmed today. His intention definitely is to sue the NatWest, or Coots through the NatWest as it was, for giving all his information to the BBC. I told you that I think yesterday or day before. But I've read more in it today and it's almost certainly going to happen. So, he's away to the jungle for payoff number 1. And when he comes home, he's looking at payoff number 2. I wish I was Nigel. I could do with that. £1 million now would do me nice and dandy. I wouldn't even bother coming back suing the NatWest. I'd be happy with that. Happy as Larry with the £1 million. That'd do me. But anyway, yeah, so he's on his flight. He's not going to enjoy it. It's not going to be a great time. It's a long time in the air. But as I say, he'll be comforted by the fact that he's got a few quid to come back to. A nice few quid. And as I say, looked very dapper in that pink jacket. He did. Salmon pink or not, it suited you, Nigel. And as I say, with blue, I wouldn't have seen that myself. But yeah, you pulled it off. No doubt about that.